Have you ever fantasized about an ideal vacation? Visiting the most luxurious hotels in the city as well as beaches, discovering their culture, food, budgeting, and transportation. But you don't have a passport? You don't even know what a passport is? Well, worry not, because today's video is your ultimate guide. So, grab a comfy seat, maybe a cup of coffee, and let's dive into the essential world of avoiding passport processing. So before we proceed to the video, I'd like to give you insight into what a passport is. A passport is an official government document that verifies your identity and citizenship. It's a small booklet that contains your personal information, including your name, date of birth, photograph, and signature. It also includes information about your passport's expiration date and the countries you're authorized to visit. Passports are essential for international travel, as they serve as proof of your identity and citizenship. In summary, a passport is a vital travel document that verifies your identity and citizenship and allows you to travel internationally. By understanding the importance of a passport and the application process, you can ensure that you have the necessary travel documentation for your upcoming trip. Now you understand what a passport is. Now let's proceed to the top 11 passport process mistakes that you want to avoid. Mistake number 11, procrastination. Just admit it, for some people, passport is just a document, nothing more. But for us, a passport is the golden ticket to experience a dreamy vacation. Waiting until the last minute can turn your dream vacation into a stressful nightmare. Life gets busy and planning a trip often gets pushed to the back burner. But trust me, delaying your passport application can turn your dream vacation into a stressful scramble. Mistake number 10. Incorrect personal information. Before submitting your application for a passport, ensure that all your personal information is accurate and matches the supporting documents. Mistakes in personal details can lead to delays or rejections, so take the time to review and verify the information provided. Mistake number 9. Not having a valid passport. Not having a valid passport can be a significant mistake when it comes to travel. It's essential to ensure that your passport is valid for the duration of your trip and some destinations. It's required that your passport be valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended return date. Additionally, it's important to note that if you find a mistake in your passport, such as an error in your name, gender, or place of birth, it's crucial to have it corrected before attempting to use it for international travel. Mistake number 8. Ignoring passport expiration dates is not recommended because it can result in a variety of issues, such as being denied entry into a country, having difficulty getting visas, and being stranded in a foreign country. It is recommended that you check your passport's expiration date well in advance of any planned travel and renew it if necessary. Some countries require your passport to be valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned departure date, so check the entry requirements of the country you intend to visit. Mistake number 7. Not applying for a second passport if needed. If you frequently travel internationally and require a visa for certain countries, having a second passport can be beneficial. It allows you to hold visas for different countries simultaneously, providing flexibility in travel plans. If you decide to apply for a second passport, the process is quite similar to applying for your first passport. You'll need to complete an application form, provide the necessary documents, and pay the required fees. Mistake number 6. Not preparing necessary documents. Before applying for a passport, ensure you have all the required documents, such as proof of citizenship, identification, passport photos, and any additional forms or fees. Failing to provide the complete set of necessary documents can lead to delays in the application process. Mistake number 5. Rushing the application process. Rushing through the application process can lead to mistakes, such as typos or incorrect information. These mistakes can cause delays or even result in the rejection of your application. Rushing the passport application process often involves additional fees, such as expedited processing fees. These fees can add up quickly and increase the overall cost of obtaining a passport. By taking the time to carefully prepare and double-check your passport application, you can avoid these consequences and ensure a smooth and successful application process. Mistake number 4, not using expedited services when necessary. When applying for a passport, it's important to consider whether expedited services are necessary. Expedited services can accelerate the processing time of your passport application, but they often involve additional fees. Expedited services can significantly reduce the processing time of your passport application. The Department of State estimates that expedited services can reduce the processing time from 4-6 weeks to 2-3 weeks. Mistake number 3, not informing your passport agency about your travel plans. If you have upcoming travel plans and require a passport urgently, you may be able to use expedited services to ensure that you receive your passport in time for your trip. However, it's important to inform your passport agency about your travel plans to ensure that they can accommodate your needs. By informing your passport agency about your travel plans, you can help ensure that your passport is processed on time. This can be especially important if you have upcoming travel plans and require your passport to be processed quickly. Mistake 2, not checking your passport's validity. Before planning your trip, always check your passport's expiration date. Ensure that it will remain valid for the duration of your trip and some countries, at least 6 months beyond your intended return date. If your passport is close to expiring, start the renewal process well in advance to avoid delays. The Department of State recommends applying for a passport at least 8 weeks before you need it. Mistake number 1, not having a backup passport. This is only an optional recommendation. Having a backup passport can provide a safety net in case your primary passport is lost, stolen, or used for visa applications while you need to travel. This can be particularly crucial for frequent international travelers, as it ensures that you have a contingency plan in place to avoid travel disruptions or being stranded without a valid travel document. Therefore, maintaining a backup passport is a proactive measure that can provide peace of mind and added security during your travels. And there you have it, the top 11 passport process mistakes decoded for your smooth travel experience. Thank you for watching our video on passports. We hope you found it informative and helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable information and insights. Subscribing to our channel will help you stay up to date with the latest travel tips, destination guides, and travel hacks. Now you understand what is a passport. This is your golden ticket for your dreamy vacation.